Hello everyone! I am back today with a new 12 by 12 scrapbook page for Maggie Holmes Monday. If you remember 2 weeks ago, we made that adorable page and I had my little Market Square mini kit pulled together. I have 6 photos I want to scrapbook onto one page today, and I'm going to be playing along with the Cherry on Top's Becky Fleck Sketch Challenge. I will leave a link to where you can play along and have the ability to possibly win some gift certificates from a Cherry on Top. They always have a Becky Fleck Sketch Challenge every single week, and they're always fabulous. I'm going to alter my page quite a bit and make it work for my 6 photos. And that's what makes sketches amazing, right? So I'm going to go through all of my products, my little mini kit, cut apart my pictures, and get to work and see where this adventure takes me. The photos I am scrapbooking today are from the downtown mall in Charlottesville, Virginia, which is part of our vacation we took last year. I'm still working through that vacation album. I kind of set it aside for the summer as I went back, as I was doing kind of summer photos, spring photos. I really like to keep my projects on my YouTube channel and my projects for my design teams seasonal. So since we have circled ourselves back to fall, I will be going back and revisiting this album, fixing some or putting gaps and scrapbooking more of the photos from that big trip. The sketch has a border across the top of the page. So my idea was to turn that border into a scene. The downtown mall is like an open mall, like an open air mall. So there's like this big kind of boulevard that goes down the middle. It's beautiful. And then there are tons and tons and tons of shops on there. And we went and spent 2 different days there. And that was when we went to things like the bookstore, and we went to a candy store. We met up with Susanna and had lunch with her, and I did those photos yesterday, and I've already done one of the bookstores on another page as well. And I totally knocked my camera. Sorry about that. So I have a 3-inch piece of white cardstock here. I have inked up the edges and a little bit in the middle with some tumbled glass Distress Oxide ink. I then hit it with a mini mister so that the oxide ink would react to the water, and then I came in with a little pouncer and some white pigment ink from Brutus Monroe and pounced on some clouds. Now I'm going to take some shimmer spray in the pearl color, also from Brutus Monroe, and I'm just going to splatter that across my sky as well, just for some extra interest and sparkle. Yes, this will be a sky. Set that aside to dry, and now we're going to work on my title. So I'm going to do my title in this little cut apart piece. This is from part of that kit, one of those papers, and I am using these brand new rub-ons from 49th and Market. This is the first time I've used them. I hauled them a couple weeks ago. These are called the Swishy Alphabet Rub-On Transfers. They're from 49th and Market, and I talked about in my unboxing, they remind me of those Making Memories. If you've been scrapbooking a long time, you know the ones I'm talking about. Making Memories had these cool books of rub-ons, and they were they were so fabulous. So I will tell you that I love the rub-ons. They go on smooth and they're easy. They're easy to cut apart. They're fabulous. The packaging could use some work. I'm still not happy. I'm not happy with the packaging that they came in at all. But I'm not quite sure that being said, let me just say this. I'm willing to deal with the hinky packaging I don't like. Because the rub-ons are amazing. They go on nice and smooth. They're fabulous. I really, really like them. So much so that I have added the rest of the fonts into my cart, add a cherry on top for a next order because they were just that good. So a very enthusiastic 4 stars on these beautiful rub-ons. If they can fix the packaging a little bit and make the packaging a little bit nicer, easier to access and use, and so that they don't like all fall apart, I would give these 5 stars in a heartbeat. See Making Memories, where they put the little grommets in and had them on a little jump ring. Hint, hint. Once I have that panel dry, I'm going to create a scene on my panel. So I have the little piece that I used the rub-ons on to create my title. And then I have these cute little buildings. I put these into my mini kit because you know what, guys? I wanted to use up the buildings. There will never be a more perfect time for me to use these up. So I have 2 of these like 3 blocks buildings, and then I have this one that's like the bakery piece, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop up that bakery piece with some foam tape from Brutus Monroe. These are the little squares, the easy foam. It's only 1 millimeter, so it's just a little bit of lift. So here's the little scene that I'm envisioning across the top of my page. And then I'm also going to grab these 2 building stickers from the 6x12 sticker sheet and just add them on the edges. And then I can nestle in my title piece in that open area. And I'm going to go ahead and link up in the description box below those amazing rub-ons from 49th and Market. I'm not sure if the foam from Brutus Monroe is still available or not. I don't know. I think it might be out of stock, but I feel like the only thing that this is a big stash layout, so I think the only real thing that you might want to go and grab are those rub-ons that would still be available. So there is my idea for this scene across the top of my page. So cute. I love this. I think it turned out really, really adorable. And then I'm going to go ahead and embellish this title piece just a little bit. There were some like trapped white space gap pieces in there, and I wanted to kind of fill those in and kind of bring a couple little elements into that title. My scene across the top of my page is much wider than what the sketch calls for. In fact, I am making just about everything in this page much larger than it is in the sketch. The sketch has a good bit of white space, or you could use a pattern paper. I'm kind of just making everything bigger and filling it all in, basically, which I'm totally fine with because I am trying really hard to kind of get some more photos on my pages. So here is the basic design, and then we're going to have these 2 pictures here. These are both a little bit smaller than 3x4, and these are each just a little bit smaller than 2x3. I just use the Project Life app and then print with a white border, and that's how I get my photos sized. So there is my plan. I decide I want a little separation between the scene and the bottom part of my page. So I'm going to do that with just some solid washi tape from my stash. I am a sucker for the solid washi tape. Not so much the patterned washi tape, but these ones that are solid colors, I feel like I reach for them so often when I scrapbook because they just finish an edge perfectly. Next up, I want to mat my photos, so all 6 of them, but I just decided I want to mat them on black, and I'm looking through my stash. I'm gonna mat them with one of the pattern papers, that one right there, because it would do what I want it to do. I could have also just used black cardstock, but again, just trying to use some of these beautiful Maggie Holmes papers and utilize them on some projects. Once I have all of those photos matted, it's time to get them onto the page and decide on if a couple more embellishments and a spot for some journaling. While I do this, please don't forget to head down to the description box. You will find a link to Crystal's video. She has been playing along with Maggie Holmes Monday with me all year long. We are actually going to go on a little bit of a hiatus in October, and we'll talk about that more as I put videos up probably this week. I'm going to go on a little bit of a hiatus in October. So quite often, October is, like last year, we went on vacation for 2 weeks. We don't have any trips or anything planned for October, but I always just like to hit reset in October. And kind of take a break from kind of creating and posting tons and tons of content. There will be content on my channel, but it won't be as much as you are probably used to. And I will still be going live every Monday over on Brutus Monroe's YouTube channel. So you're always welcome to head over there. Pop in Monday at 8 o'clock and just say hello. I would absolutely love that. I always love to chat with all of you. But yes, I always get into September when it goes from summer to fall. I usually have some health issues, which is happening again. I'm right now like back on steroids and I'm not feeling my best. So on top of that, I always get a little bit of like burnout. This is it is what it is. And I need to hit reset. I have maybe we'll have some guest creators hop into my YouTube feed to say hello to you. I've had a couple people offer to do that. And that is also something that can happen. And we'll just have to see how that works out. But yes, I usually do kind of slow down and take a breather and hit reset in October. So that gives all of you time to catch up on all the videos you might have missed. It will also allow you, if you've always wanted a membership and to take a couple of classes of mine, but you don't know how you would fit that in, October would be a great month. You can sign up for 1 month and then go in and cancel, and then you have access to all of my classes and things like that as well. Back to my layout for today. I have that beautiful full scene above, and so what I want to do now is I'm going to add some embellishments from Color Class Designs. These are the wood veneer, and I'm also going to add a canvas flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. I will link that canvas flare up because the set that I used is a newer set. And that's pretty much where I'm going to call this one done. I am not going to add a ton of embellishments to this. We have that whole beautiful scene across the top of the card. We have 6 photos. I want to make sure I have journaling, and so this is it. Now, I believe, if I remember correctly, I do grab the other layout here and show it to you so you can see how they will face each other in my album. So you can see how they are complementary, but not exactly the same. And in my album, they'll probably go the other direction. So it'll be the Downtown Mall page, this page first, and then the one of Susanna and I having lunch. Here are all of the close-ups. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Bye.